and the GT World Cup.
Hi, I'm Maro Engel. I'm going to take you for a lap around the Macau Guia circuit. Starting at start-finish, we go into the ultra-fast reservoir bend, flat out at 230 kilometers an hour. Very long run all the way to the ultra-fast, even faster, 260 kilometers an hour Mandarin bend. Again, a long run down the straight and the heavy braking into Lisboa, down all the way to first gear from sixth gear. 90-degree right-hander. The track from this point on narrows down a lot. Short acceleration up into another right-hander, San Francisco bend, and leads up to San Francisco Hill. Next part we arrive at the maternity bend. It's a relatively tight left-hander, second gear, followed by a tight right-hander. Quick acceleration up, third gear, followed by 90-degree left, 90-degree right, and then into the Solitude S's. This is probably where the speed is most felt. Around about 160, 170 kilometers an hour, but the walls are so close at this point and the ideal line is just about as wide as a car. Followed by a left-hand chicane, left, right, around the corner to Police Bend. This is where in 2017 there was a very big crash on the first lap, a lot of cars involved. It is also the tightest part of the track, merely 6 meters wide, so there is almost only space for one car at this point. Another right-hander followed, leading us into Donna Maria Bend. Left-hand hairpin, second gear, banked towards the inside, so quite quick. And that leads us into the only corner in motorsport that I know of that has a permanent yellow flag, the Melco hairpin. Permanently forbidden to overtake at this point, because if someone would overtake, the track would be blocked. It's not possible to run 2 cars through this corner. Out of Melco hairpin, slight left-hand kink, and that leads us down to the second last corner. At this point, you've come across the hill, a huge elevation in Macau, up and down, and you think you've almost done the lap, but you're approaching 2 of the most important corners where you can gain or lose a lot of time. Firstly, Fisherman's Bend. Notoriously famous for crashes. It's actually a simple 90-degree right-hand corner, but it's extremely tricky with very bumpy entry to the track and a very narrow line mid-corner. And that leads us up to the run for the last corner. Another 90-degree corner, another corner which catches out a lot of drivers. It's called R-Bend. It's very fast, third gear, around about 140, 150 kilometers an hour, and the entry is super tricky. Every year they seem to put new tarmac down and somehow the entry never seems to be really grippy. Every year on entry it's like driving on a really slippery surface, almost like ice, and that's where drivers are getting caught out. So these 2 last corners are very, very important. That brings us back onto the start-finish straight of the Macau track. Not a bad effort. Pretty happy with that. One lap of Macau.